some beings came through. We don't know. Look at all the strange animals and fish that have been sighted and seen. Where are they coming from? Are they just, we've never seen this before. Really. In a millennia, you have not seen any of these. So where are these creatures coming from? I don't know. Rap. They could be some kind. Yeah, remember that one about the USOs underwater where the divers went under then, and they had skin tight suits on. Remember, I don't know if you caught that one. It could well be. It could well be. That's where they think the USOs that their bases could be is under the oceans, under the waters. Remember, I don't know if you had to work that night, Michelle, but I talked about the USOs and the divers in Russia, like Iliak, I think it was. They went down and they saw beings, five of them, 1, 2, 3, 6, 6 beings. And they were in skin-tight suits. They had some kind of apparatus over their heads. It wasn't a traditional helmet type thing, but they had something. And they were like a shiny, Metallica type, I guess, a skin, so to speak, or suit. And there were 6 of them, and they were seen. So there you go. But they did a mind thing or a physical thing, and it was like a big push and pushed the divers upward. It was like a whoosh up to the surface. They came, and 2 of them did die because it was so quick. They came to the surface too quick, but they pushed them away and up. So it could well be very true. Well, you brought it up a few weeks ago about all these strange animals and fish and everything they're finding. That I talked about the USOs and how they saw these beings. Divers went down in Russia. So, it was interesting. I didn't know about the USOs till I caught on Destination America. They have some really cool, science too, have some really cool shows I've recorded. Yeah, I thought you might have been here. Yeah, because we were talking about all kinds of stuff. Did you hear the latest? I might add that there may be an Area 52. Did you guys hear about that? If not, we can get into that. You hear about that? That they believe there's an Area 52 that's even more secret than Area 51? And that Swedes, yes, yeah, you told your Clear Lake story, yes, absolutely. So there you go. So yeah, you were here for that one. So who's to say? I mean, there's too much out there, but everybody's lying apparently. But what do I know, right? Okay, what do we know? Yes, and that was a creepy story, Michelle. That was really cool. But who are we to say, what's out there? Maybe USOs have something to do with the Bermuda Triangle. If they have alien, yes, yeah. There's I saw it on. It could have been DA Destination or Science. Yeah, I saw that too. Like I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm going to. That the government released UFO footage this week. Oh, what a surprise! Like we're stupid. Okay. Yeah, I hear they had something on there about they found out there's an Area 52. So we're going to check that out. I'm going to check it out. We'll check into that and the new government released UFO footage. I have not seen it yet, but I will check it out. So yeah, come on now, people. Like Fire in the Sky. Okay, excellent movie. If you have not seen it, see it. If there's alien abductions, why couldn't they be underwater? I mean, why aren't the mermaids could be doing that? Maybe the USOs are related to the Bermuda Triangle. There could be a huge base under there that's causing the magnetic field to be goofy there. We're going to talk about that eventually. Probably after The Walking Dead is over, Encounters will be back on. But there's just so much out there, but we're to believe no human eyes have ever been found. Okay, sounds like a rehearsed script to me. The government uses holograms or reverse imagery to hide the base. Yeah, I believe it. I absolutely believe that, Michelle. I do. That would not surprise me. But somehow they found out about this Area 52. And we'll get into that, excuse me, in another show. There's so much to explore in this show. It's so cool. I love it. It could well be, yeah. Could well be. They could be setting us up for the Blue Beam Project. Could be. Could very well be. I know we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But the stories are so consistent. Yeah, that's really creepy if you think about it, Michelle. You could be driving down the road in Utah. What you see in the road that's kind of creepy. That kind of gives me the creeps. But yeah, it very well could be. There's so much. But most of your UFO stories, your SO stories, mermaids, mermen, they're really consistent. These people didn't know each other way back then, and cave painting drawings of mermaids. Come on, the Stone Age. There is something to all this. There really is. I think that they're beautiful. They can be beautiful mermaids, but that lures you in, lures the men in. Matrix in the Matrix in the Matrix. Absolutely, yeah, you got it. I nailed it. But none of these people did not know each other, even existed. Never mind that they all shared the same story. And they're really consistent, especially, with ships and like even the pirates and Columbus scene, which I believe is the basis for ships not wanting, they don't want women on their ships because they're bad luck. Because of the mermaid thing. Yes, I believe mermaids exist. Why not? There's so much we don't know, but there's so much out there, information, that there's something to all this. There has to be. I'm sorry, but there is. But again, I think the Bermuda Triangle has something to do with the USOs, and it's affecting the. I think it's a big base. It very well could be. That would explain all the disappearing planes and ships and people and everything, that there's no trace of anything to be found. So, why not? We'll get into some things like that, but I really want to get into some of the other things, though, about Area 52. There's all kinds of stuff we can get into. Like I said, next week I think we're going to get into... Yes, absolutely. Like, that's what I'm saying. They didn't know each other, obviously, and they, really didn't have mail unless they sent pigeons back and forth, which I doubt because they're from different eras. So, yeah, the story of the mermaids has always been around. But I like Pirates of the Caribbean, their depiction of them, that they're beautiful and that, until you tick them off. Yeah. And then they're going to get nasty and get ugly. Sea hags, I guess you could call them. But yeah. But they're like any other creature. They're going to protect themselves and their peoples. Of course, in the storyline in the movie, they were trying to catch a mermaid. So, yeah, they're going to fight back. Woo, that was an awesome scene, though. It was. Yes, absolutely. So there you go. Why not? We could what if all night long. Could get really interesting, but yeah. So I think we've come to consensus that we believe, and it's our humble opinion here, that mermaids do exist, and why not? Yeah, different languages. Every explorer has stories of mermaids, absolutely. And some are very benevolent. I mean, they could help you if they're not threatened. Maybe they are. That could well be. They've been studying whale sounds. Why? For years now. Why not? Maybe whales are, they made the whales. Who knows? Exactly. Yeah, the dolphins. Let's not, yeah. I agree with you, Michelle. Absolutely, with dolphins and stuff. Yeah, we won't go there tonight. But yeah, I mean, look at the dolphins. They're so smart. Yeah. And why not? Why not? I don't know. It's just that why are we trying to, why are the governments, why are they trying to hide this and make vague statements, they were, flares in the sky. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, they do. I don't know. They're extremely intelligent. So yeah, who knows, right? But maybe the aliens, train the dolphins. They could speak to them. Who knows? There's just so much too we could get into with that. They'll play with you. They'll they're just so intelligent. Yeah, that's a whole nother story there. But yeah, absolutely. Why not? So I think Muses. We were going to get into Muses. There's not much about them. They were goddess. Muses are also goddesses. So there's not a whole lot on them really. Because it's from Greek mythology, but and there's 9 of them. But I think we covered the subject of magic and mermaids pretty well. The mermaids are fascinating to me. I think it's a fascinating subject because of the USO thing now that I didn't know about till I saw some programs on the USO. I was like, USOs? Oh, that really piqued my interest there. Goddess of inspiration. Yeah, there's 9 muses or goddesses. We can touch on that real quick before we wrap it up for the night, because I know Ike's. You ready to go on, Ike? With the jam party all night long with Ike Diaz tonight. So need to stay here, stay on KBLP, and check him out. There's Goddess of Inspiration. Xanadu, yeah. Okay, I won't be too much longer, Ike. The Muses who dwell on Olympus, 9 daughters. They were begotten by Zeus, and all of them, they're the daughters of them. You have to unpack. Where were you? Yeah, the Muses. They're the inspirations are the inspirational goddess of literature, science, and the arts in Greek mythology. They were considered the source of knowledge embodied in the poetry, lyric songs, and myths that related for centuries. Dang it.